Hello, beautiful Aries, and welcome to your Loving Connections Tarot Guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, it's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, put your feet up, get yourself comfy. Let's have a look what's going on in terms of loving relationships. So this can be friendships, romantic, this can be family, platonic, anything to do with loving connections. Okay, that can also include the people you work with. All right, so this is your advice and guidance for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. All right, the purpose of these readings is to inspire, uplift, inform, to nourish your life and feed your soul. So let's do that, shall we? All right, let's bring the camera down. I'm going to use a variety of decks. All right, this is the Tarot of Dreams. These are my affirmation cards for loving connections from Open to Having. These are the Animal Oracle, and these are the Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, all the cards I use are linked below, along with my mugs and my books and everything you need to know. All right, okay, so let's have a little look then. Let's start with your affirmation. So what is the most appropriate affirmation for my Aries to do with loving connections? And this is for the next 4 weeks, okay? All righty, let's have a look. All right, let's have a look, see. I am loving myself, I am respecting myself, and my relationships and connections mirror this back to me. Okay, all right, let's find out some more. Let's get your Animal Oracle. This is a theme for you for the next month. What's the most appropriate animal message, please, for my Aries? Moth spirit, surrender now. So we need to surrender, okay? What are we surrendering to? Loving yourself, respecting yourself, and then your relationships mirror it back. Let's see what this one wants to add. The Wisdom of the Oracle for love and relationships, loving connections, please. That's the one we want. Oh, hello, we've got Treasure Island. Well, that's nice. Let's get your tarot out, and then we can pull it together and find out a bit more. Okay. Right, we've got, oh, the other way around. Okay, thank you. Okay. We've got the Three of Swords, which is that heartbreak, and you're walking away from that heartbreak, okay, which is good to know. Tell me more. Let's get them all out before I carry on wittering, okay. King of Coins, security, stability. Nine of Cups, the wish fulfilled. Center of your reading, the Three of Wands, you're dreaming and you're dreaming big. Knight of Swords, communication. Oh, hello, the Fool is here for a new beginning. With the Queen of Wands, knowing your worth, and the Five of Swords, little bit of conflict energy, battle energy about this. Shall I, shan't I? I don't know. Okay. All right. So, Aries, in terms of your loving relationships, connections, okay, when you love yourself, when you respect yourself, your relationships and connections mirror it back to you. Now, you might be saying, let me talk to you, come closer, let's have a little chat about this, okay. You might be saying, well, you know, my son doesn't respect me, or my partner doesn't respect me, or my friend, you know, doesn't really show lovingness, right? Okay, when you are in this space of loving yourself, respecting yourself, you don't put up with less than that from other people. You just don't, okay? And it's an interesting thing that happens when you are really in that space of loving yourself. Those that truly love you will show it back to you. Those that don't, won't. So then we have a choice. We can exit them from our life, we can avoid them, or we can just accept they don't love me the way I love them. They don't respect me the way that I respect myself. And it is what it is, and I'm okay with it, right? If you're okay with it, right? So it's asking yourself that question, am I okay with it? And I might not be. In which case, I might get rid of them. Okay, I might exit them from my life. But I won't know until I really tap into loving myself and respecting myself enough, right? Because when you do this, my lovely people, you find that your boundaries shift. They really do. And it always is a mirror back. So look at that. all right? And sometimes it's a bit uncomfortable, okay? Now, we want to surrender to this. The moth spirit is coming in with surrender now, all right? Surrender. Surrendering into that self-love and self-respect. Surrendering into what is, okay? Because especially with family, all right, we often find that family members don't show love, don't show respect. They may well love us, but they don't know how to respect us. It's usually a mirror because they see you don't respect you and they treat you the way you treat yourself. So, you know, sometimes we can put our boundaries down with family and say, look, you're disrespecting me, it's not okay, and nothing changes. So we can either then surrender into that and go, well, it's not going to change, it is what it is, and just let it go. But if you really want to get into a loving connection romantically or with a really good friend, it is based on love and respect. So let's have a look at that, okay? Because you deserve more. You deserve this treasure island. You've got this beautiful turtle bringing forward this treasure chest on its back. Let me show it you closer. Can you see the face in the lid of that treasure chest? That's the face of the universe. It's surrounded by all these hearts, look. Love. Treasure isn't just about money, is it? It's about loving connections. So we want that treasure to move towards us, okay? So Aries, you've been through it, as most of us have. You know, I don't know anybody who hasn't had their heart broken at least once, all right? And it can be from family, it can be from, you know, a relationship that didn't work out romantically, but we've all been through that hurt. Now, what this is suggesting, quite strongly, is it's time for you to let that go and move on. Let's move on to something new. We've got a wish, Nine of Cups, a wish, a desire for this love. Now, as I said, platonic, romantic, friendships, whatever, we've got a wish that we have a beautiful, loving connection. Now, the Fool is here, a major arcana card of a brand new beginning that involves taking a leap of faith. To know your worth. It's next to the Queen of Wands, and she knows her value, she knows her worth. She's beautiful, she's dynamic, and she knows it. And she won't put up with less. All right? So, yes, we've been through it, but we've got a dream. So let's dream big. I am dreaming of a beautiful, loving connection that is brand new coming into my world and life. Now, for those of you coupled up in a reasonably happy relationship, you may say, well, I don't want somebody new. All right, I'm happily married. Okay, and we go through our ups and downs, but we're all right. And that's okay. This Fool doesn't necessarily mean it's brand new with a new person. It can be a new beginning with the person that you're already with. Because the thing is, you've grown and they grow, and sometimes we grow apart, and with a bit of effort we can kind of bring it back together. And so we have a dream that we're reconnecting, or for my singles, that we are finding that love that has so far eluded us. All right, so we're going to come away from that Three of Swords. That's the key. We need to come away from the old heartache, the old heartbreak, because that gets in the way. It stops us loving again. It's like, oh no, I can't risk it. I got hurt before. I'm never going there again. That is really sad. And it gives that person who broke your heart ever such a lot of power over your life now and in the future, right? Because they hurt you. Let's not let them have that power. Let's take our power back and let's walk away from what was hurtful and painful, and let's dream a new beginning into being. The Three of Wands is a card of expansion and growth and dreams and manifesting and creating. He's sitting on the dock of the bay. Sadly not with Otis Redding, but he's sitting on the dock of the bay and he's dreaming of his ships coming in. Right, so as Abraham Hicks would say, you know, I put my rockets of desire onto my ship and now I can access it. I can bring it towards me. So you are ready for expansion. You're ready to know your worth, to love yourself, to respect yourself, to surrender to who you are and say, this is me, this is me. And I'm ready to step into something with that King of Coins that's very solid and stable and reliable. The King of Coins in a money reading is all about prosperity and affluence, but he's more than just that, you see. He is about stability and security. He's grounded, he's earthed, he's somebody you can rely on. He's not a flash in the pan. He is a really solid, stable person. All right, male or female. So in a love reading, as this is, then we're seeing I'm coming away with that Eight of Cups from that old hurt, and I'm moving towards somebody new who's solid, dependable, reliable, secure, emotionally mature, and in a really good place. But I need to take some action. The Knight of Swords is an action card, and he's the fastest knight in the deck. Okay, the Knight of Swords. You know, he's got his sword, he goes charging in, and the swords is your mental energy, your thoughts, your beliefs, your communication, and we are taking action on that communication. So if I'm single, I might be on social media, chatting to people online, on online dating, creating myself a profile. I might be reaching out to find out what's on in my area that I might want to join, where I might meet some new friends and new lovers and new people. I'm taking some action. If this is my current partner, I'm talking. Let's sit down, let's talk, let's have a date night, let's go away for the weekend, let's do something, let's organize something. But that Five of Swords underneath says, yeah, but it might not work and I don't know. Oh, should I, shouldn't I? The Five of Swords is an inner conflict. It's not outside you, it's generally inside you, inner conflict. Do I value myself enough? Because it's next to the Queen of Wands. Do I see my worth and my beauty? Because if I don't see it, nobody else is going to see it, because life is a mirror. Okay? So do I see how absolutely fabulous I am? Right? Do I see my worth and my beauty? And do I stand in that to say that I see it, so then the people around me will see it and value me the way I value me? But that Five of Swords is like, oh, I don't know, is it worth it? Should I just stay as I am? Is it worth the risk? You know, we get that fear. What if I get hurt again? Yes, I can dream, but I might get hurt again. Those fears are normal and they're okay. They're still active and they are your head's way, your mind's way of protecting you. Oh, got hurt before, don't know if I want to try that again. So let's understand the conflict and then let's reassure it gently. I know my worth. I've grown, I've changed. I'm more respectful and loving of myself. And so that will reflect back to me in a new, stable, beautiful relationship. But I need to take a leap of faith. I need to trust. And when I trust, then all good things can come to me. Okay? Anything else? They're saying to give you some advice on that Five of Swords. How can we overcome those doubts and conflicts? How can we deal with that best? Please, thank you. Nine of Wands, the Tower, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the guidance, right, with that internal conflict. The Nine of Wands, the battle-weary soldier. Yes, it's been hard and heavy in terms of love and connections. Yes, it's been challenging. Yes, it's been difficult. But this is a card of don't give up. Be resilient. He's having a little rest, right? He's down on his knees going, just give me a minute and I'll be there, okay? So have a little minute. Look at this Three of Swords and say, I am ready to release and surrender, because we've got the surrender card here. I'm ready to release and surrender this old pain, to release it and let it go. And once I've decided that I'm ready to release and let it go, the Tower comes and it can collapse. The old wounds can come out. You can heal and you can let go. It's with the Four of Pentacles, which is often a card of holding on too tightly. You know, we're still smarting from that broken relationship a decade ago. Like, let's let it go. Let's let it go, because your treasure wants to come in. A fulfilling, loving relationship. If this is your current partner and, you know, we build resentment, you know, he said this, she said that, it really hurt me, it really let me down, and we come up with all these, you know, faults in the other person because we're hurting. Can we forgive and forget and move on? We might not forget, but can we forgive and move on? Can we let go and say, right, let's talk it through with that Knight of Swords, and then let's let it go. Let's move on, because my treasure awaits. We've got the Nine of Cups. That's your wish. We've got you dreaming big and your ship's wanting to come in. And we've got a whole new beginning here available to you if you can let go and surrender. Okay? Let's finish off with an angel card. Final message, please, for Aries, for love and connections from the angels. This is the oracle of the angels, okay? Strength. All right, strength. Number 44 is on your foundation. So in order to heal, let go, release this Three of Swords and move into your treasure, move into something really good. It's going to take some strength to let go of this, to surrender it. Give it to God, give it to the universe. I'm letting this go. I'm surrendering this over. It's going to take some strength and courage. If I'm single and I've been badly hurt in the past and I know it's holding me back, it's going to take some strength for me to really choose to move through it and past it. And that might mean some tears and tantrums and punching your pillow and getting it out of you. And then I'm free. I'm free to love again. Okay? All right, Aries, that's what I have for you for loving connections for the next month or so. I hope it was helpful. If it was, let me know. I don't normally do love readings, so let me know if it's something you want more of. And I will be back on Friday with your weekly collective readings. I'm going to pop up here the playlist for July's general tarot guidance. You'll also find your money and career. I'll pop that down here. All right, so I'll see you soon. Thanks for being here. Take care. Bye bye.